is kind of going to be like a story time. I never had a story time and on this channel before. And if people say in the comments, "Oh, you're stealing this from a bunch of people," no, I wanted to do this so I could tell you this, and I just that. All right, so I'm gonna talk about my first fight. So my first fight happened. I'm gonna say, like, it kind of was a fight, but it kind of wasn't at the same time. But it happened in third grade, and I'm gonna keep his name like really low key, and we're just gonna call him. Crap, what was his nickname? He was Mexican, but I'm not trying to be racist. I'm trying to remember what his name. No, we're gonna call him Bulldog. Not trying to be racist or anything, but alright. So I was dating a girl at her time. I was dating a girl at her time. I was dating a girl at a time. At the time, and I guess he didn't like that because that was his girl. You know, I was being a little savage, as always. But and like we had recess, and it was in the third grade, so you know I'm hanging out with a buddy named Derek, Logan, and Jacob. All three of them. Well, yeah, all three of them were my homies since first grade, and so like we just stuck around each other. This motherfucker thinks that he could. Oh shit, that's a fucking robot. Never mind them. I thought that was just a fucking person just running through. Hey, fuck off. But, and you know, like, they've been my homies for like, ever, and I can't get in I get in contact with Eric once in a while.
Destroy that service.
I get in contact once in a while with him, but, you know, it's not like some that, like, he'll text me, and then just the conversation just dies off right there. So, Bulldog came up to me one day and pushed me. Well, it was the same day, but he comes up to me and he pushes me and he's like, "Stay away from my girlfriend." I'm like, "Who's your girlfriend?" And her nickname was, we're gonna give her a nickname. Her name, oh my god, bro, I'm getting this like really bad lag switch. Hold up, I'm gonna back out. Fuck that. And so, the teachers is like, teachers were like all the way in the back. They will talk about like just normal stuff, and so they weren't paying attention to us. And so he pushes me again, and then I push him back, and then he goes to swing. And then, like, he hits me, like, in the arm, and then I just come back and hit him straight in the jaw. And then me and him just start, like, brawling out. And then, finally, the teachers got us. And, you know, they didn't do anything because there was no major damage. So, they just let us off with a warning. And, you know, I had a couple of more fights in my life. Like, I got into a fight with a high schooler. Surprising. So back in, I think it was 5th grade, and I was about to come down to move to Florida. It was me, my boy Robert, David, and I think it was just us three. And there's a guy, his name was Z. I'm not gonna say his name, Z, and I forgot it, and Lucas, and some other. Oh, what was his name? And Alex. And we were playing football, and I had me, Rob, and David, and it was 5th grade versus like, no, they were in middle school, so like 8th. So we had like, in Michigan we had like this football field that was already painted down and stuff, so we would play 100 back ways. And oh no, David was a part of it. It was Mikey, my boy Mikey, though. God damn, I missed that nigga. But so Rob is being quarterback, and I'm getting double guarded because we were playing football, and I'm being double guarded because I'm the fastest one. Well, I was the second fastest out my team, and Mikey always got open. I don't know how, but he always got open. Oh, sorry if I'm not getting into a match, but I'm like getting real into this kind of conversation. Fuck, I can't even speak. I'm so tired. But like I was getting way into this story, but he would always get open, and I'm always getting double guarded because I'm the fastest one, and like sometimes I'm the decoy and sometimes I'm not. But why are we playing on safeguard? I didn't mean to pick safeguard. I meant uplink. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. And so it was. I'm sorry. It was third down. We were, I believe, at the 20 or 30, and like, we're hold on. I gotta check something real quick. I'm gonna see if I'm actually talking instead of talking like a. Okay, I'm actually talking. But alright, no, because yeah, now I know where we're at. We're at the 30-40 yard line, and so my boy, oh crap, I didn't know I had the ball. This is why I don't like playing up, but so we said hike, and like I guess Z tried to like go and he went to go trip me, and I jumped over him, and then his buddy pushed me onto the ground. And I was like, what was that for? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, blah, 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 and he was trying to make up excuses and shit. And I'm like, I don't like niggas that make excuses, so you better man up to me now, or I'll just leave. Because I didn't want to start a fight, because I'll lose. And, so it was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, I was trying to take you so fucking what, and he pushes me. And then, like, my boy Robert was a big boy, bro. He was, like, strong out of muscle, bro. He was, like, straight out of muscle, bro. Like, no homo at all, but, like, he was full on fucking muscle. And then my boy David was, you know, kind of, he had that chunky side of him, but, you know, he took karate. I believe he has a black belt now, I believe. I cannot play. I am but ooh, I can play. Wait. Can I get a oh shit. Oh shit. Ah. But and Robert came up and it was like, dude, watch it. And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, I'm kind of standing back. And so like and Mikey, no, David, damn. I keep thinking like David because like I think David was there, but I just can't remember. But Mikey was like, you know, he was kind of like, he was like me, like he was like, he was me now. And I'm doing a vlog tomorrow, by the way. And so he was like me. He was like kind of buffed up, but like, you know, still had that skinny side of him. And like, I'm gonna check over here so I don't die. Fuck. And so like, I guess Robert comes up, he's like, watch it or you can just leave. He's like, okay, we'll leave. And then they come back 20 minutes later, expecting us to be outside. Like we all went inside and started playing Black Ops. And they come knocking on the door, and they pull Robert like fucking full on, like grabbed his t-shirt, and this is a brand new t-shirt too. We went somewhere to go grab it. And I got some, like, I had some black Jordans. I forgot what kind they were, though. I don't have them today. They were like a size, like, maybe 6s. And, like, back in, like, 5th grade, I could wear them. Is this bitch really gonna put down a hardened sentry? Anyways. Ah, fuck. And so, like, we don't know because we thought it was We thought it was like Dylan or something. And Dylan was another friend of ours. Jesus Christ, I cannot play 6 and 8, bro. That's a little bullcrap. And so, like, how can I not see these guys? Where are they? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, they're not. Never mind. Barry had 5 points on us. Come on, man. Is none of us grabbing the ball or something? Ah, I'm getting way off topic. But we don't know. We thought it was Dylan or someone. And then we just see like Bobby coming in with a blood. That was his nickname. Coming in with a bloody nose. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck happened? He's like, go out there now. And he was pissed. You can tell that he was full on like ready to kick someone's ass. I can't grab onto that wall. Are you retarded? But so he walks back out. And like after he wipes the blood and crap, we go out there. He's like, and he looks at me. He gives me this look for maybe 20 seconds and then looks at Mike. I'm like, okay then. And none of us said anything for 2 minutes until Bobby just hit the first hit. Like, blow. Hits his motherfucker straight in the stomach. Not do anything to him, bro. He just stood there and took it like a man. And I'm like, I would be on the ground if someone hit me like that. I got a really weak stomach. And like, I have abs, but like, you know, not that perfect. But, oh, shit. How the fuck? But, okay, never mind. And, I guess Mikey went to go hit, Z. But then Mike got put to the ground, and then I didn't do anything. I just kind of stood there and held Mikey back. And then, like, I'm holding Mikey back because I know Bobby can hold his temper. And, it's just, like, I thought, his other friend looked at me and he was like, he just like started stuttering, and I'm like, what are you gonna say? He's like, you're a bitch, and I'm like, I just kind of didn't. I'm not good at roasting at all, so I wasn't gonna say anything because I know I was gonna get my ass whooped. And I'm thinking of my mind, I'm like, he is stuttering more than Phase Adapt is, and like, I don't know. I just said that randomly, but he was actually kind of stuttering, like, you know how when Phase Adapt was like, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. But he was like, yeah, and I bet you I can. And I'm like, can you like get a coffee table? But no. And we just walk in, then Bobby's mom was way overprotective, so she called the cops, and then I haven't talked to any of them since. But yeah, so where'd he go? What the? All right. So I also put in here the first time I like ever I busted my head. I believe that's what it says on here. If it says something else, but I got a busted head. So it was 4th grade. I was hanging out with my buddy Demetrius. And this is when me and him were buddies at the time. So we were being stupid. And so like, he was like, oh, get in the little like toy car, like you know how if you go to the store or something and you'll see those little tiny cars, mostly in Michigan you'll find them, but you can't find any of them down here anymore. But And just like I got in, I keep getting in the same lobby. I ain't gonna play the same lobby. And I got in, and I guess we had this hill. So we went down that hill. I hit something. I flew out. The top of the car just goes off. And I landed perfectly on my head. I have the scar, but like I don't want to go like this. I don't want to lift up my hair. And like you see like a bunch of pimples. And the scar's still there. I have a bunch of scars actually. I got one on my wrist because I was trying to wake up my Aunt Shannon. And like I went to go touch the dog. And the dog kind of bit me in my hand. I have one near my the scar that I was talking about, and it was me and Drew. That was his name. We made a number of buddies, but me and him barely we don't talk anymore. He had a. Is it raining outside? I guess it is. But I guess he had a. He was playing a joke on me. He had the butt of the knife like kind of up against my cheek, and I thought it was the real thing. So like I was panicking, and what I was trying to do is I was trying to grab the knife and kind of like bring it so it doesn't hit me, but I can point it back at him. So what I kept doing is I kept stabbing myself, and I didn't feel it. So I'm just going like that a bunch of times, and then I let go, and he was like, dude, look at your arm, and it started bleeding. I was like, ow. He's like, you didn't notice that at all? And I'm like, no. And it was like back in 7th grade. God, bro, a lot of things happen. But back to the story. So, I had to be home soon. I did not know what time it was. I was actually knocked out. Like, as soon as I busted my head open, boom. I just blacked out. I could not wake up. And then I woke up. A bunch of people said it was an hour later. But, Demetrius said it was 30. So I'm like, alright, I have to be home soon. Like, I thought it was still like maybe 6:30, and I had to go home at 7:30 because that's when dinner was, you know, already done and made. And like I'm still laying down on the ground in pain. I'm like screaming. And I'm like, fuck, help me now. I fucking busted my head open. And you can see this car backing up. And then like I had so much force in me that I punched the back of the car and put a fucking dent in it, and the car, and they stopped. They're like, what happened? And I'm like, I'm here bleeding and you're not gonna do anything. So he just gets out of his car, looks at me, picks me up, and says, I'm gonna walk you home. I said, okay, and he starts walking me home. Like, I'm feeling blood running down my face. I feel like, you know, I feel like I was about to pass out. And we were having good dinner too. It was we were having quesadillas. God damn it, I can miss out on quesadilla night. God, fuck. And those were good times. I don't have fights. Like, I had this bad one. Well, it wasn't bad, but like I kind of like threw the first punch. And so we had this game sort of at school. We would have rubber bands, and like we would hit each other with it, but it would hurt. We had hornets, we had some other stuff, and so I went to go do it to my boy JoJo, and I guess I hit him in the eye, and so like he starts crying, and then I'm like, oh shit, are you okay? Because I thought I might got him like right here on the eyebrow. He's like, no, you fucking hit me in my eye, you fucking faggot. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what happened? Damn. Because we were talking about like how Golden State might go to the fucking thing again. I believe that's what we were talking about. I don't remember. And no, that shit kind of like pissed me off. So like I'm walking off. I'm not gonna say anything, and then all of a sudden I can hear him text a big pussy, and I'm like, what? So I'm walking. This was like I believe I was in 8th grade. I'm in high school now. Your boy's a freshman. And oh, we have a level 1 on our team doing better than me. That is just disgusting. But oh shit. God damn it. And I think Caleb still has it, but I'm not gonna show it to y'all because you know that'll be like, then I'll be made look at like I'm a big bully because he was in 6th grade, but he had a mouth of a fucking like 12th grader, and I had a mouth of a I have an 11th grader mouth because like I can like I just, yeah. And so I'm like, say that again. He's like, all you can hear is you're a pussy. And I got in his face. I'm like, I bet you won't say it again. I bet you. When he gives me like this look, says it again. I'm like, you in the eye. A really bad lag. Oh wow, you're just gonna stand there the fucking whole time. Ticked me off so badly. Cause I hate when I get called names. Like if I'm like if I'm with my buddy, if I'm my boy. Holy crap! Is anyone experiencing this lag, boy? What is this? And so like you know, I'm getting like I get name called like every day from him. He'll be like, yo, what up, ho? Or what's up, little bitch? But you know, I would come back at him. I'll be like, oh, what's up? Something. I'm not playing. If I'm gonna keep lagging during this lobby, I'm actually gonna fucking quit. Actually, let me cancel out my thing. Excuse me. But come on, let me back in, bro. If I get banned for, come on. I'm probably still gonna get lag out the ass, but who cares? And like, and so he said it again, and I started wailing on him, and like, I don't know, it was just like, that thing just got me so pissed off that I started like fucking wailing on him. My mom told me never throw a first punch, but you know, I consider that sometimes pussy shit, but yeah, I obey my mom, bro. I ain't no mama's boy, but god damn, I cannot play on this goddamn connection. You out your goddamn mind. But yeah. So if y'all watch this like later, tell me y'all's first reaction to like your first like first fight. Your first fight or your first injury. Like my head, then it was my finger, and then it was my arm. Yeah, my arm was pretty bad because it popped veins, but I lost the tip of my ring finger, so you know that kind of sucked. But hey, I'm good now. Your boy's still alive. But I just want to say shoutouts to Joe, Chris, Caleb. Well, Joe, Caleb, Joe, Chris, and VitalGamer. VitalGamer is no, he's pretty cool. He makes really good content. He does Black Ops 3 a lot. And like I'm hitting him up saying like, oh, we should do like a video together one day or some shit. But you know, that's up to him. But I'm probably gonna end it here, guys. Hope you guys like this. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. I'm lost for words. But I hope you guys like this video, and it is raining outside. But I will talk. There's gonna be a vlog tomorrow probably, and then if there isn't a vlog, then I'm gonna just do a normal live stream. But I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll talk to all y'all later. Peace out.